Hey, to whoever is watching this, you're probably watching this because you just got out of a breakup. And, you don't know what to do. You feel lost. You feel like you don't have motivation to do anything, right? But that's okay. It's more than normal to feel like this. It just shows how much you cared about the person. If you break up with somebody, if they break up with you and you don't care that much, that means you never cared about them. And maybe it's, but that's what I'm trying to say. But obviously you should care about them. But some things you should never do in a relationship. I mean, after you get out of a relationship, some things you should never do when you get out of a relationship. The worst thing you can do is fill that void by meeting somebody else quickly. I'm telling you, man. If you add a bunch of girls on Snapchat right after you guys break up, or you hit up that one girl that you wish you had a chance of, it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. Because I know that night you're gonna try to sleep good, you're gonna try to sleep better, you're gonna try to eat food properly, you're gonna try to do things that you would normally do with them, but you can't. You know you can't. And the more you do that, the more it's hard to move on, because you're just trying to think about how no one's gonna be like that person, how no one's gonna be like them, how you only want them. And that's not good. You want to move on, man. Second, trust God's plan. He separated you guys for a reason, because maybe one person was drifting away from God, someone was drifting away from their family, someone was drifting away, someone wasn't communicating properly, someone wasn't living life, someone was struggling, and they were scared of leaving, But if you really trust God's plan, He'll make it good. He'll make it better for you. He'll help you realize this is what you need. This is what you need in the long run. And even if it's God's plan, you guys can always come back to each other. You guys will always find a way to come back to each other, Because we just broke up 6 days ago, and I always hope for a way that I always hope that God will bring us back together, because I messed up, and God separated me from her because God knew I was drifting away from God, and that I was worsening myself, and I needed to get better. I need to get better at being a better person overall, and a better boyfriend, And okay, next thing you should never do is fraud. I know that feeling, man. Everyone knows that feeling. After just breaking up, you just want to stay in your bed, watch reels, doom scroll, stalk them. But man, tell me, what's that gonna do for you? Do you think that you're gonna heal? You think time will heal that? You think time will heal if you're just gonna keep doing that? It won't. If you want, it may heal, unless you want to take a year, but man, do something else. Maybe go to the gym, find a new hobby, maybe try to learn how to do new things. It's simple. It really is simple. Just don't rot, man. You have a life. You have legs, you have arms, you have a heart, you have eyes, man. Some people don't even have that. And you're rotting it all over your phone just by stalking them, seeing if who they're with, what they're doing, if they still care about you. But they don't. They don't. Okay? they don't. If they cared about you, they kept checking up on you. And they make sure you're okay after the breakup, make sure you don't do anything. But do they do that? Or do they want no contact? There's a difference, okay? I just want you to think about what you have right now, you know? If you're never grateful for what you truly have, then you'll never get by in life. And next, please don't try to be alone for this, you know? Spend time with friends, spend time. Just think about times when you cancel on your friends to go hang out with them, you know? Sure, you could have been happier with your partner. And I sure was happy with my partner, but it doesn't mean you can be happy with your friends, you know? You gotta think back what you guys did before you met her, you met him, and do it with your friends. And just not do it with your friends, but do something else that made you happy before you met them, you know? Like for me, I loved singing. I love singing to my friends. And later today, I'm gonna go sing with them. We're gonna do karaoke because that makes me happy. That makes me realize how thankful I am for life, you know? But do anything you want. We're all different, but we're not all alone, you know? Keep trying. The only way is up. Next, don't do anything to yourself that you know is not good for you. I'm saying this like, don't hurt yourself. Don't drink. Don't vape. Don't turn to vaping, man. It's okay to do stuff like that once in a while, not every day, not using it as a coping mechanism, but just like get away from life for like maybe like 5 minutes. But man, don't turn it into a hobby. Just do it to talk to your friends, just to enjoy life, you know? You don't live once. But what I'm trying to say is I almost passed away the other day because of she broke up with me. I didn't know what to do. I brought a knife. I almost stabbed myself in the heart. But what I learned, I almost did, you know? People care about me. They called the cops on me to make sure I was okay, and I'm doing a lot better now. I mean, it's really hard to forget about her, seeing her active on everything, but I deleted social media. I blocked her number. I blocked her Snapchat. I deleted Instagram. I deleted TikTok. I keep messages open to my friends because they still check on me. They say, how you doing? Are you doing okay? They say, we care about you, man. If you want to talk, please let me know. And, that means a lot to me. And I know you have friends like that. But if you don't, your family. Meet people online. Meet people in real life, just meet up with people. You can't do so alone. Next, don't grow. Don't stay who you are. Grow. Growing is definitely definitely the best way to get over somebody, something, get over a loss, get over a breakup, especially a breakup, because what you're growing for, you're not growing for her, you're not growing for him, you're growing for yourself, and that means a lot for yourself, not just for anybody else, So when I say grow, I mean not just try to not grow past it, but grow for yourself, like grow past the relationship. I'm saying grow, like learn new things, learn how to talk to you better, meet new people, work out. But you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a better version of yourself every day. I remember how immature I was. that like every other day I used to swear so much. I used to like fill in a swear in every single sentence. I used to make really bad jokes about people. But you know, it's okay to be immature. That's how you live life sometimes. You can bend the rules sometimes, but not too much, you know? But you gotta grow as a person, you know? You gotta stop maybe go step at a time. I think that lusting was a big problem for me. I used to do all that stuff a lot, and I stopped, you know? It's not easy. It really wasn't easy. It took me about 3 years, 2 years. But I'm doing fine. I just get it out of your system, man. Get it out of your system. I'll make another video on how to defeat lust. But right now, work on it step by time, you know? Right now, let's say you want to stop swearing, you want to stop lusting, just go step at a time. I'm doing good at both of those stuff. I stopped swearing. I stopped, you know, making jokes about people. I stopped making fun of people. You know, I stopped reaching out. I now okay. I reach out to people now. I make sure they're okay because I care about them. And the first, just think about how hurtful it is for everybody. Just think about how proud they were to come to school that day, and you're ruining it for them. Just think about that. But sorry, get back to the video. But relationships are hard. But nobody said it was easy. Because if it was easy, you wouldn't have to be watching this video. You wouldn't be crying in your bed all day. You wouldn't be trying to skip everything. You'd be moving on already. But it's not easy, and you're still here. And that's okay. That's more than okay. But I know it's hard. But if you want, I just want you to learn one thing from this video before I close out. Man, don't give up. Keep trying. Block, delete Instagram, delete Snapchat, delete TikTok, delete anything that makes you remind them. Delete that one playlist that you guys made together. Delete that one playlist that makes you that reminds you of them. Delete it, man. Delete the pictures now. Remove everything from your room that reminds you of them. Do it, man. Just do it right now. Don't procrastinate. Say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. Do it now. I promise. After a day, you feel so much better. If I didn't keep that, if you don't, that's okay. You know, that's completely okay. But it doesn't hurt to try. I know you miss her. I know you wish everything worked out. But sometimes it just doesn't. I miss her still. But I'm letting go, day by day. I just want you to know, if you feel the same, you're not alone, okay? Everyone have a good day. Have a good night. Sleep well.